The first amount of support for Solana is 28.20, which is pretty high. Solana is always worth 16.84, and its single price streak on a 7-day price chart is a major sign of bullishness. In every way that matters, Solana's EMA-10 shows a strong downward trend. July 25, 2023. In this video, we'll talk you through the Solana cost exam for now, or mostly for a week from now. We'll try to answer these frequently asked questions in a way that makes sense in real life. Contrary to what most people think, it's clear that Solana's temporary cost assumption is in Solana's best interests in a big way. Solana has a lot of supporters and detractors, but before we get too deep into the only specialized analysis in a practical sense, let's first talk about the economy, which is in a very bad state. A market analysis of the last 24 hours showed a loss of 1.84, bringing the total cryptographic money market to $1 trillion. 171,633,916,656 shows that, but before we get too deep into the only technical investigation, let's talk about the very current economic situation in a big way. The total trading volume by amplification is 45,387,585,410, which is a very big number. Bitcoin has 49.85% of the entry market, while Ethereum has 16.33%. This is a big deal. And it's what caused Bitcoin's price to rise to 30 and 107.16 level after a vertical growth of 0.4%. Most people thought about other digital currencies instead, since Ethereum's price has gone up by 0.19 to 1887.55 in the last 24 hours. BNB traded at 243.45 after a value change of 2.13 in the same amount of time. They thought that XRP, the local coin, was up by 0.14 and was now trading at 50 cents. They also thought that Coco's BCX came to 60 cents after a drop of 0.77 in the same amount of time. Despite what most people think, these events show that the market is going in a really downward direction in every practical sense. Solana support and opposition are important technical indicators used to find really important price levels where the trend can change direction. Showing how Solana support and opposition levels, and so on and so forth, and support in every way that really matters is a level where buyers become more active and stop the coin's price from falling any further. Solana SOL is currently worth 16.84 cents. In the last 24 hours, it has gone down 1.52 cents, and in the last week, it has gone up 12.48 cents. In a simple way, one day's trading volume for BTC is 304,840,439.00 US dollars, while the total market cap is 6,731,355.97 US dollars. This means that the market lost 1.84% in the last 24 hours. Bringing the total loss to SOL expensive research examining for July 25 to 23, 11 p.m., which is incredible. The RSI is moving about as expected. The same and different than most people who agree and disagree different moving averages over different time periods. Such as unquestionably simple moving little and remarkable moving that is usually average EMA2, tend to show how the Solana will develop in the future. This usually means that right now, a very broad, negative drop can be seen across the crypto market, or so they thought. Because the Solana has broken all the levels and things that it supports. 171,633,916,566, which shows that, before we get too deep into the SOL technical analysis specifically, let's talk about the kind of current economic situation that is really important right now. Bears usually control the market and push the SOL price below the key support level of 28.20, which shows how furthermore, examined for July 25, 2023, an insight of essentially daily time period kind of made sense under which essentially is truly important. While Sol Williams percentage are marker specifically. Bitcoin, which is the most popular digital currency, has been gaining speed since it found strong support at $30,000. Recent thoughts from experts in the field give Bitcoin's future an interesting new angle. Arthur Hayes, who used to be the CEO of BitMEX, thinks that Bitcoin could become the main exchange for artificial intelligence, AI, because it has unique features and is similar to pure energy. Investors' re-evaluation of Federal Reserve predictions after the release of job data has also had an effect on the price of Bitcoin. In this Bitcoin price prediction, we look at what could happen to the digital asset and what factors affect its future. Bitcoin is probably going to become the most important tool for AI. In a recent blog post, Arthur Hayes, who used to be the CEO of the Bitcoin derivatives market BitMEX, says that Bitcoin is the best currency for AI. Hayes thinks that BTC will be the best coin for AIs because it is always available, is digital, and can be fully automated through blockchain. Bitcoin, BTC, falls back below $30,000, but if these correlations hold, it should go up. Re-emerge. Bitcoin, BTC, the digital currency that runs the world's largest decentralized cryptographically secure network, fell about 1.5% on Tuesday to around $29,700. Earlier in the day, it briefly hit new one-month lows around $29,500. The cryptocurrency has been losing steam since it hit a new yearly high near $31,800 last week. At the time, it was helped by 1. Wall Street heavyweights filing for spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, and 2. A U.S. judge's ruling on XRP that markets saw as crypto bullish. In its most recent drop, BTC has fallen about 2.5% below its 21-day moving average. If the cryptocurrency loses support in the mid-$29,000 range between late June and early July, it is likely to drop to support in the mid-$28,000 range. Even though the technical picture for Bitcoin in the short term is not good, BTC could be helped by macro tailwinds. In fact, Bitcoin could be set up for a pump if a few of its typically strong correlations, like with the U.S. stock market and the U.S. dollar, return. If these correlations come back, the price of Bitcoin, BTC, should go up. In the last 3 or so years, Bitcoin has been strongly linked to the U.S. stock market in a good way. That could be because even though Bitcoin has become more popular in recent years, most buyers still saw it as a risk asset and traded it like stocks. Like the stock market, Bitcoin seemed to have a good relationship with more money being available. In fact, in 2020 and 2021, both Bitcoin and the stock market went up because of low interest rates and a lot of quantitative easing.